that does it. Like, you have a death wish, you're gonna drink this coffee? I gotta tell you, it's freaking good. It's dark, flavorful. I drink it black, just like I like my dress shoes. It's expensive though. I think it's like $15.99 for 10 K-cups or something. That's freaking crazy. So I don't buy it very often. But usually right around payday, I splurge a little bit on some good coffee. Last video talked a little bit about my road rage. I don't want to make it sound like I'm this giant butthole driving around, because I'm not. If somebody crosses me and does something malicious, then I get kind of ugly. But you know, one other thing, you talked about yesterday, people that slow down through green lights drive me nuts. Another thing that drives me nuts, following somebody and all of a sudden they'll slam on their brakes. You almost have a rear end crash. Then you look to see why they're slamming on the brakes, and it's because a little gray squirrel was crossing the road. Okay, so you're gonna potentially cause an 18-car pileup over a freaking gray squirrel. And I'm sure that comment's gonna tick off all the animal activists, but come on, guys, really? I would think human life is a little more important than those little gray squirrels. Those squirrels are dumb. You know what I mean? They're dumb. You cross the road halfway and then they stop and they look at you like, oh, there's a car coming. Here it comes. Which way should I go? Should I go left or should I go right? Oh, guess I'm dead. Dumb. And it's so funny. My son Ben and his girlfriend Ashley, they're, I guess what you'd call animal activists. I mean, heck, they had a injured squirrel last year or the year before that they nursed back to health. Which I always thought was kind of funny, because the minute you nurse that squirrel back to health, the very next minute or hour or whatever, he's just going to be in the middle of the road getting smacked. All that work down the drain. But, you know, they're my kids, and try to support them. I do try to throw in little digs now and then, because they don't eat meat or anything. Vegetarians, I guess. There's some special word for it I don't understand at all. I know that when I cook for Thanksgiving and big meals, I have to make separate side dishes. Fake butter, tofu, and all kinds of other bullcrap. But anyway, I try to throw in digs now and then, like, hey Ashley, if you want to get rid of those pet rabbits you have, I know someone that will take them off your hands. I can make quite a meal for those. And she laughs. Probably wants to smack me. I think it's kind of funny. But yeah, so one thing I keep hearing a lot these days are people are angry because of the virus. No, newsflash. People were angry way before the virus came. You can blame it on politics or blame it on, you know, people being out of work or just generally being unhappy, but people are nuts. Nuts. It's not because the virus isn't helping things, like people being stuck at home and stuff. Yeah, I'm sure that's frustrating. It is frustrating, I can tell you. There's a lot more I'd like to be doing, but I'm not out there being angry. I work for a media company, and we wrote a story about Trump last week or something that somebody didn't like. They sent me an email and he said, I hope the Bangor Daily closes down and you all lose your job. Really? Like, that article made made you so mad that you wished in this economy that small company would close down and you put out hundreds of people out of work? Really? Like, I don't get it. I offered, gave him my phone number, said if you'd like to call me, we could talk about it. He said, you know what you can do with that phone number, right? Okay. You must be a peach at home. Boy, oh boy. Can you imagine the home life for that fella? Now, I try not to get involved in politics because it sets people off like crazy. Democrats, Republicans. Everybody thinks they have the perfect way of handling things. And I think there's a little bit of right on both sides, and I think there's a little bit of wrong on both sides. But I try not to get involved because guess what? If it doesn't affect me, I'm probably not worrying about it too much. Okay? I'm a simple guy. I'm a meats and potato, eggs and bacon type fella. And if I don't see my paycheck rising, or I don't see my taxes getting reduced, or I don't see gas prices going down, then I don't give a crap. The rest of it is just beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky with gas prices right now, but that has nothing to do with politics and how the president is doing. It's the situation. But people are angry. Last year, my son Garrett said, "Dad, can you call my girlfriend's mother and set up a time we can get together or whatever?" I said, "Yeah, no problem." I said, "Give me the number." He gave me the number, and I called it. And it sounded like somebody picked up and then hung up. And I said, "Oh, that's weird. Maybe they dropped the phone or something." That's happened to me before. So I called right back. Some guy answered. He goes, "Wrong fucking number." Click. Jesus. Well, it wasn't very nice. So I didn't let it go. I sent him a text. I go, "Dude," I said, "I don't know why you're so angry. I called the wrong number by mistake." I said, "You don't have to act like a dick." And this dude responded with a text message, picture of him flipping me off. Well, that's original. Unoriginal bastard. So I should have just let it go, but I couldn't. So I sent him another text. I said, "Guy, you must be a real joy at home, really. A wrong number set you off like this." And he said, "You're a freaking loser." He sent me a text back. He goes, "Why don't you give me your address and I'll come over and show you how much of a loser I am, asshole." Wow, this guy is really going off the rails. And maybe I was instigating him a little bit, but come on. But I'm one of those guys, I'll be honest with you. I was bullied quite badly as a kid. I didn't really gain a lot of self-confidence till maybe when I turned 18, went off to college. Pledged that wicked awesome fraternity, Kappa Delta Phi. But anyway, I can't let things go like that anymore. I gotta stand up for myself, stand up for my family. It pissed me off, so I shouldn't have instigated it, but I couldn't let it go. He was being rude. So he wants my address, and I said, "All right, whatever, guy," and I let it go. 2 hours later, I get another text back from this fella. He says, "The computer's a wonderful thing, Todd McLeod," and blah, 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 blah. Rattle off my address. He says, "I'll be over later tonight after work." Well, this guy's unstable, right? Because you can't find that information off the internet very easily or for free. So the guy probably spent $9.95 for some program to figure out who I was based on my phone number and my address. He probably pulled up my credit report, probably got my license and every related family member I have. Who knows? People are frigged up. Well, let me tell you, everybody, I am a proud gun-toting citizen. Concealed carry, I take our rights very, very seriously. We have people that fight for our rights, die for our rights, and it's my right to carry a gun and own guns, and I take that very seriously. And I will do whatever it has to take to defend myself and my family. So I did tell that fella, you coming over to my house is probably a mistake. It's a bad idea. It's gonna end badly for you, I said. He goes, it's all right. I'm gonna come over and we're gonna have a little chat, he says, about how you disrespected me. How I disrespected you, Tom. Holy sense of warped reality. He said, all right. But I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna warn you. You don't want to show up on my property. It's gonna be bad. Well, of course, that clown didn't show up. It's just lip service, right? But it just goes to prove that people are angry, and I don't understand it. I know people fall in hard times, but holy cow! Last summer I was driving. I come up behind a guy and a girl on a motorcycle, and yeah, my truck's a little loud, but I don't think it's obnoxiously loud. I got right up on them. They were driving kind of slow in downtown Bangor. I got right behind them. The freaking girl turns around and starts flipping me off. I was like, why is she flipping me off? I don't understand. Is she not a Dodge fan? I don't know. Wasn't doing anything malicious. So, I don't know. People are weird, but hey, during these times, we just have to, we have to just be patient with one another. Just realize this isn't going away anytime soon. And I also wanted on record the reason, when that guy that was texting me, did it make me nervous? Yes. Not because I was worried about this clown, but I was worried about the beating my wife is going to give me when she realized I instigated some dude to come over to our house. Yeah, she was not happy. She's like, Todd, why do you do that? I don't know. I'm an idiot. I'm a child. Anybody who knows me, I'm a child. I'm 49 and I act like I'm 12 most days. Friends, be safe out there. Be patient with one another. We'll chat later.